You wonder why you're getting treated like garbage? It's because you're teaching those people how to treat you. You teach people how to treat you. It's called people pleasing. When you don't know how to say no to someone when you mean it, they're going to walk all over you. When you say yes in those moments that you mean to say no, it's those times where you do things for others even though you don't want to. And people will take advantage of you until you learn your boundaries and to start setting them. And how do you do that? You start communicating with them. You start telling people, okay, this is not working for me. And you start communicating your feelings and how you want to be treated, how you want to be acted towards. But you have to give the same treatment to someone else. It's always the golden rule. You treat others how you expect to be treated. So if you want to be treated kindly, you treat people with kindness. But you have to communicate what you need in order to get better. This is the thing, is people will just shut down and they won't say anything, and then they get frustrated and they have resentment built up instead of communicating what they actually need. That happens in relationships all the time. That happens in families or in friendships. It's all the time. So you need to learn to communicate with one another before you can just cut someone off and ghost them. And there is also forgiveness. Forgiveness is very important. You need to learn to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for allowing those things to happen and not allowing it to happen to you again. You can forgive people as long as they don't keep doing the patterns over and over again. If you've set the boundaries, if you've communicated the boundaries with them. I'll tell you a story. I had this one person that came into my life and people warned me about them and they said, oh, they're going to burn you. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. And I was like, oh, that might be your experience, but I don't place judgment on people based on other people's opinions, based on other people's perceptions, because everybody has their own perception. So I was going to be like, okay, I'm going to try it out. So they burnt me, but I communicated with them. Okay, what you did was not cool with me. This is how I expect to be treated. So I don't want this to happen again. They're like, oh, okay, cool. It happened again. And I said, thanks, but this isn't working out for me. So this is not going to happen anymore. Sorry. Because I respect myself enough to know how to be treated. And I don't want to be treated like that. I'm not a doormat. And I am not allowing people to treat me so then I feel like garbage. Like, why do you want to feel like garbage? Why do you want to feel so bad about yourself because of what somebody else did? You just need to communicate that with them. I'm huge about communication, in case you haven't noticed. It is the key component to any relationship. If you want any relationship to work, communication is key. You have to speak your words and not tell people what you think they want you to say. You have to speak from your heart. Be authentic. Be true to you. Because nothing's going to work if you're just faking it. Give it a try. Set some boundaries. Quit being the people pleaser, because your life is so much more than people pleasing and living in that world of resentment, judgment, and fear that you're going to be alone, because you won't be alone. There's people out there that love you for who you are. Give it a try.